This is a reaction for Spider-Man No Way Home, New Rockstars theory about Mephisto.
MEPHISTO!
I am I am Jeffy, joined with Matthew.
Hello everyone.
And here we go.
Here we go, mate.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Voss, and the Spider-Man No Way Home
It's
trailer
little
was
old
filled
Eric.
with multiversal intrigue, multi-generational fan service, and
Dun-dun.
damn it, what's that doing in there? I was
Shit,
perfectly
here we
happy
go
to
again.
look past this and move on with my theory within, but most of us are pretty weirded out by Doctor Strange in this trailer.
Oh,
Why does
yeah.
he
Yeah.
quickly agreed
I noticed that as well.
He looks like a lawyer, like a lawyer from-
admonish the kid when it falls apart from the slightest interference. Based on a number of clues and this film's obvious comic inspiration, many of you are fairly asking, could Doctor Strange be under the influence of, or himself be an illusion cast by, lift in the censors here, Marvel's devil, Mephisto?
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, it could be.
It is the #1
Maybe.
question I keep getting, and as your subservient nerd theorist / explainer, I am going to answer this to the best of my ability, even
Hello,
if
good
it
sir.
kills me and damns my soul. But before
Oh.
you comment that this is the WandaVision Mephisto,
Yeah, I'm
all
commenting
over
right now.
Yeah, I said
I'm
that
commenting
as well.
right now.
90% of you just knee-jerk comment directly on
I
the
do.
thumbnail without watching
do.
the video. Seriously, why?
Why are you the way that you are?
While
I'm
I
sorry.
am personally
I'm sorry.
bound to Mephisto in all corners of my life due to a blood curse, I don't want to get into it, I am also perfectly capable of recognizing that Mephisto does not belong in every Marvel title.
Looks
Even
so
when
beautiful.
Loki's first episode included a freaking devil sighting,
I
shot
know.
it down and stuck to
Oh.
my theory guns that it was Kang all along.
That's a good editing right there.
Get to keep my job.
I got to keep my job. Yeah.
My support of Mephisto and WandaVision
You keep your job
came mostly
anyway.
from that series'
Yeah.
strong parallels to the West Coast Avenger comics involving Agatha Harkness, memory wiping, and Wanda's children that revealed Mephisto pulling the strings. Now, yes, some fans got carried away pointing
Yeah, it's
at
me
everything.
right there. That's me at the center. You see me? Oh,
But
no.
at the end of the day, I don't think it was that crazy to look for the devil in the details in a show about witchcraft. But now, going into Spider-Man No Way Home, I
Yes!
did not expect Mephisto to be involved in this.
I know.
No,
Because
not
this movie is
even. I
packed
didn't
enough
either.
with multiversal magic, Peter angst, and endless cameos to have time for Faustian bargains. But then this
Exciting.
damn trailer drags me back into the
Yeah, but
hell.
it does
yeah.
make sense if you think about
It
it.
does.
And J.
I think from
Jameson
the
exposing his identity.
I think it's from the one more day comic, Spider-Man One More Day.
Yeah, what happens in that comic?
He makes he makes a deal with Mephisto.
Spider-Man?
Well, yeah, Spider-Man makes a deal with Mephisto so that he could save MJ and
Yeah.
no, to save Aunt May. Save Aunt May. Sorry.
Okay.
And it's sort of it's kind of similar to that because there are some repercussions in that which kind of echo with this trailer as well, which is kind of weird. But I think that I think they're definitely pointing to what's coming next.
Okay.
Cannot wait.
Alright, okay.
And ruining his life by asking Doctor Strange to rewind everyone's memories, but then get second thoughts when it comes to his girlfriend, his best friend,
Yeah.
his aunt.
Can't some people still know?
That's not how the spell works.
So MJ's gonna forget about
Yeah.
everything.
Stop tampering with the spell.
Ned, he's my best friend. Oh, my Aunt May should really know. Stop talking.
Yeah.
What just happened?
This
You
sticks
destroyed
pretty
everything.
close to the plot of One More Day, which
Yeah, that's the
begins
one.
Yeah,
with
it's
Parker
that's the
asking
same one you mentioned right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're on point here.
He went for Doctor Strange for help, not the Mephisto.
Ah.
Oh, and he turned out to be Mephisto in that comic. Yes, that would make sense. So basically that's the same.
So
plot already.
everything. So it's going to happen exactly the same, maybe.
Yeah, it's damn.
It's pretty close. If you look at this image, it looks kind of close because look, there's something floating in the middle as well.
to save a dying Aunt May, and then turns to someone later revealed to be Mephisto in disguise. And Peter makes
Yeah.
a deal with the devil to warp reality so that Peter's Spider-Man identity is secret once more, but with major
Yeah.
consequences to his girlfriend and his best friend. So to think
Yeah.
Mephisto could be involved in this movie, it's not that far out of left field.
No,
But
it's
the
not.
biggest WTF moment from the trailer was the fact that Doctor Strange accepts Peter's request with no hesitation, just a lie to Wong and a wink. This isn't the Doctor
Yeah.
Strange
Yeah,
that
it doesn't
we know,
usually do
who,
this.
when approached
No.
for help by
This stuff.
Thor and Tony Stark,
He's very
toyed
serious
with
about his
them and
craft.
helped with only the slightest assists. That
In fact, when we reacted to the trailer, so there's a link on the up here. As if you want to watch the reaction to the trailer, there's a link up here. But when I was watching the trailer, I said that I thought Doctor Strange would be a lot smarter than what he did here. Doesn't make
I
much
think he
sense.
was. I think he was smart. I think smart in another different way. I think that was someone else completely, someone else entirely, or under the influence of said Mephisto.
Or maybe he is Mephisto.
Yeah, probably.
I believe it could be Mephisto because I don't think Doctor Strange would do something this clumsy.
In some cases involved manipulating them into killing themselves. Also weird, Strange here wears the Eye of Agamotto.
Yeah,
Despite
it
that
doesn't
being
exist
destroyed
anymore.
by Thanos in Infinity War, and Strange having no need for it since the Time Stone was atomized. Now Peter might not know the necklace was destroyed because during that wizard duel between Strange and Thanos, Peter
Well,
So he
that
isn't
makes
Doctor
sense.
Strange then.
Guardians from floating away.
Yeah, then he
Some
isn't,
are also
because Doctor
pointing
Strange
to
it doesn't have it anymore.
Because, yeah, in past MCU films, he tends to always have a somewhat messy curl dropping over his
The
forehead.
devil.
But here, it seems mostly neat.
Oh, yes, I have a theory.
Steven, and his sanctum is
Pause.
mysteriously frozen.
It could be a bit far-fetched though, like looking at the details in his hair.
Maybe, but not so sure about that. If you've seen the Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider, they have, or even on the comics, Mephisto. He makes. That's how he becomes Ghost Rider with the deal he made with Mephisto. That's Mephisto.
Yeah.
And you know how stylish his hair is, Mephisto? I think he likes his hair stylish somehow.
Okay. Well, what I'm starting to think about now is what would Mephisto gain from all of this? Because he has to gain something. Why would he do it for no reason? Maybe he wants the same thing as us. He just wants all the Spider-Man to meet.
No, that's just stupid.
I want to see this happen for once.
Over like the ninth circle of hell, yet
Oh,
he can cast
wow.
a blazing fire with the snap of his fingers. Also, his mug
Wow.
bears disgusting profanity. Yes, I'm reaching with some of these. Really, it's Strange's attitude
Yeah.
toward Peter, antagonizing him for expressing typical teenage doubt for a spell Strange should have known better than to expose.
Yeah, that's
Peter
what I
to.
said.
Problem
Yeah.
is you trying to live two different lives.
No, it's not. The problem is you, Stephen
What's in
Strange,
the box?
breaking wizard code to win over a dopey nerd. And footage shows Strange combating Peter in a wizard duel on a speeding train and knocking his astral projection out of his body in attempt to snatch back this mysterious
So I don't
cube,
think
which
he's
I
Doctor
propose
Strange
would
anymore.
be a pocket prison to contain extra-dimensional entities,
I don't think
which
so.
Peter himself gets trapped in. Trailer ends with Strange warning in a dark tone,
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
which again
that's strange. I
contextualizes
thought
all
it
of
was
this as a wish fulfillment plot gone awry, much like One More Day, which again was a Mephisto
Yeah.
operation. Now I think
Yeah.
it's reasonable for fans to suspect some deception here, and not just because of that devil in disguise poster. I mean, have you been to any protests? People put devil horns
Yeah.
on everybody, but really because all of these MCU
should have been
Spider-Man
to our
movies
protests.
have been about, to some extent, deception. Tony Stark fooled Peter by making him think he was in that Iron Man suit just to reveal it was
Yeah.
empty and remote piloted,
Yeah.
and then later double fakes him by actually showing up in it. Peter is totally caught off guard when his homecoming date's dad is the criminal he had been chasing,
well.
leading to the two of
Yeah.
them trying to out-deceive each other. And then at the end of the movie, Tony again deceives Peter by making him think there was no press conference, when on the other side of that door, there totally was. And then Far From Home is, of course, an even bigger deception game on Peter Parker,
Yeah,
with
because-
Mysterio gaslighting
Yeah.
him again and again,
Illusions
even
and
stalking
everything.
him since the
Illusions.
beginning of that movie. And even Peter's
Well.
allies were actually shape-shifting aliens in disguise.
Everyone,
See, folks, we have
everyone.
been primed to trust no one who offers to help Peter in these movies.
What is everything?
So back to the question, is Doctor Strange Mephisto? I will say, hopefully not. Because not every liar in the MCU
Hopefully,
is
yeah.
Mephisto, people. Strange is
Yeah.
known for quirky
But why does he have the eye?
self-contradictions and rule breaking.
Yeah,
While
that's
there
also
are
one of
definitely
those.
some elements of One More Day in No Way Home, I could see this simply as a doctor seeing a patient in need of wizard surgery. His admonishment of Peter, Strange's ego projecting his mistakes on others. I just think
The eye
Strange
of
is a
Agamotto,
more
though.
interesting character if he's not Mephisto. But if Doctor Strange in this movie looks in a mirror and sees Mephisto staring back at him, while
That would be
will
so cool.
obligated by blood curse to stand and applaud,
Yeah, me
I
too,
think most
me too, I would do
audiences
that.
Would be a bit thrown by a mirror in a Spider-Man movie haunted by anyone other than a loose Norman Osborn ghost. In the same way that if this whole
That'd
movie
be
were
cool.
to be revealed as part of an ongoing illusion by Mysterio, plausible,
Whoa.
I guess, but it's
Still would be
not
awesome,
too
though.
much for that to not feel a bit disappointing, right? However,
It would
I
be
do
a bit
believe it's
disappointing, yeah.
not only possible, but likely that Strange's actions could be motivated by supernatural forces like Mephisto.
What I think is gonna happen mostly is like it could be Mephisto. Well, this is what I'm theorizing is gonna happen. Like
Okay.
it is going to be Mephisto, and then you know that Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness is coming next.
Yes, yeah.
I think that the real Doctor Strange will come and fix things after Mephisto has basically destroyed everything.
I
I think that's what's gonna happen in the next movie. I think Spider-Man needs to like learn from his mistakes now because he's always being tricked.
Deceived. Always. Always.
He needs to learn
Trust
from
nobody.
his mistakes now. And if they make a fourth movie, they have to make him a little more smarter because
Yeah.
it's getting old
Yeah.
now. He's too dumb
It is.
for now.
It is.
We don't see Peter Parker doing a lot of science in this movie. It's just everything is done for him now,
Yeah.
which is something that needs to happen in the next movies, I think.
Blown demonic possession? Maybe not. But Strange has always been more aware of the dark entities lurking beyond this reality than he has let on. As Mordo warned, the bill comes due. And for Strange, I think the cost of his
Interesting.
mastery of the mystic arts is a mind vulnerable to parasitic forces
Yeah.
from beyond. When Doctor Strange looked
Exactly.
ahead at the 14,605 future outcomes, he emerged from that trance shaken with fear. And fear leads people to do irrational things. And I don't think it's crazy at all to believe that one of the things he saw was a demon that he now, as I do, sees in every shadow, manifesting as every dark thought, leading Strange to use a kid's wish to bend reality to preemptively imprison every multiverse
get
temple
ahead.
in his weird little Ghostbusters trap.
This is
And the way
basically
that
the same thing
WandaVision's
Iron Man tried to
post-credit
do
scene left
with
us
Ultron.
the
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch
Yeah.
opening cosmic floodgates
Oh, wow.
from Marvel's Book of the Damned, I could see a post-credit scene to Spider-Man No Way Home setting up Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
I imagined would.
That Strange's actions with Peter
Yeah.
Parker were done in the service of or the prevention against that chilling whisper. So if Mephisto is not in Spider-Man No Way Home, definitely keep an eye out for him in Multiverse of Madness. And in my
Yeah.
case, every time I close my eyes to blink. Support New Rockstars by checking out our merch options,
right.
including our new Marvel What
Yeah,
If
I'd
edition.
buy that shirt.
I bought some merch. I forgot to
Follow me on
wear
Instagram and
it.
Twitter at EAVoss. Follow and subscribe to New Rockstars. Thanks for watching. And again, for everyone who comments reacting to the thumbnail without watching the video,
Honestly, every
Sorry.
time I try to do something
Guilty.
fun or exciting, you make it not that way. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
We did watch the video though, so it's not. It's not
I love the incorporation of the Office. That was so good. It was a fun reaction. Make sure to subscribe to New Rockstars.
As I said before, the reason that now I'm actually convinced that he might be Mephisto is not because of the poster, like the devil in disguise, and I'm mostly convinced because. What was this? Because he still has the Eye of Agamotto, well, it doesn't exist anymore. So
It does.
why is it there?
It does.
That's what the whole reason why I think this is probably going to be Mephisto, and in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, the real Doctor Strange will fix everything. He's basically like patching up Mephisto's holes, basically.
What I think is that the footage that we've seen in the trailer was only footage from the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, that's
And
what
not-
I also thought that. I think it's only a part of the first 30 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I think it's just the first act. What we've seen there, it was just the first act.
Obviously, I think, because I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't see much about villains and about Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire and stuff.
And it does make sense, especially after what Tom Holland had posted when he said that this is
it's
just
only
the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just hope it is not too convoluted, to be honest. I just hope it's.
I
not
trust
too-
Marvel. I don't think they'll do that.
Yeah, I know, and I mean they had that doubt at first. No, everyone had that doubt at first, at the beginning with Infinity War, and then they blew it out of the park, and then Endgame came and they blew it out of the park even more. So I trust that they would do a good job with this, to be honest. So
And this is technically the first Spider-Man 3 that will not fail.
technically speaking,
I obviously it hasn't released yet, but I'm quite sure it's not gonna fail. It doesn't make sense.
I'm sure it won't. I'm sure it won't. It cannot. I mean, it cannot. If it does, I'm.
What we're mostly hoping for is that we get a Spider-Man 4. It's the first time we get a Spider-Man 4 if we ever get one.
with Tobey Maguire. With
Yeah,
Tobey
it would be
Maguire.
awesome if we could get that.
Yeah.
And it would be the first live-action Spider-Man 4. Because they
Finally!
have never reached the number 4.
And I think it would still break. I think it would also break records because it would be like the fourth movie. It's the fourth Spider-Man movie. That's impossible. There's a fourth Spider-Man movie. Yes, it's a fourth Spider-Man
Yes,
movie.
Marvel can count to 4.
Yes, they can.
Check out one of these videos over here.
Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below on your thoughts, and see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.
Adios.
Woo!